Hey everyone, happy Friday. Been listening to Norah Jones' classic, I Don't Know Why, in the key of B flat major. I'm going to play the solo in the song along with the recording and share a few things I find interesting. Let's do it. First thing I want to say about the solo I love is for its simplicity. Norah doesn't try to do too much. She doesn't try to overplay, doesn't try to play faster than she needs to based on the context of the song and the story she's trying to tell. I feel like many soloists, there's a temptation to overplay, play more than you need to, play faster, play fancy in an effort to show off or to show everything you can do, or you're under the belief that more notes or more complicated voicings are better. But it doesn't necessarily tell your story in the best way possible. So I feel like Norah's use of restraint and simplicity, especially in this solo, is awesome and something I know at least I could learn from. As far as the techniques that she incorporates to achieve simplicity, she uses single notes. Oftentimes when she does add a note, she brings in her left hand, and what she's essentially playing is parallel hands in tandem. She's playing the same thing in both hands. Notice she doesn't play any bass notes. She doesn't need to because there's a bass player. Sometimes she does go more than an octave apart. Usually her hands are an octave apart away. Gives a cool effect. She does use chords. I'm going to share a couple more techniques that she uses throughout the entire song, and in particular this solo. The first technique is the use of slides. She uses 2 slides in this solo. She uses a slide, upslide, or a grace note from the minor third to the major third, and she uses an upslide from the flat 6 to the major 6. We're in the key of B flat. Grace note slides, upslides from the minor third, major third, minor third to major 6th. She often does a double slide or double upslide where she'll slide up 2 notes and land on the major third. In this case, she's sliding up from the major 2nd, minor 3rd, major 3rd. Same principle can be applied to the flat 6. Sliding up the 5th, flat 6. She often uses both and interchains. You don't have to pick one over the other. Now, a variation on that she does is she often leaves out the blue note on her double slides. When I say the blue note, I mean the flat 2nd and the flat 6, and it gives it more of a country-esque feel. So without the blue note, here's with the blue note. That's our flat 2nd slide. Here's our flat 6th slide without the blue note. Here's with. With the blue note, sounds more bluesy. Without it, I think it sounds more country. She uses both. Another technique she uses is when she does the slides is she'll harmonize the top note, or she'll add a top note to harmonize instead of on the bottom. So let's say we're doing the major 2nd slide. She'll add the 5th to that, harmonize. So I'm hitting the chord, doing this grace note. Now you can add in the blue note. Can't do it with my left hand though. Sounds more bluesy. Without the blues note, it sounds very country, particularly with that harmony note on the top, very Floyd Kramer-esque. Apply the same principle to the flat 6. As far as the harmony note, if you're major second, you can harmonize with the 5th or the 6th. Oops. Now, with the 5th, you can harmonize with the root or the 9th. Doesn't really matter. To summarize the 3 techniques that Norah uses throughout blocked hands, single notes. Second technique is the use of slides, up slides from the minor 3rd to the major 3rd, from the minor 6th to the major 6th. That could be a double slide. Could take out the blue note. Doesn't really matter. Try out these techniques. Let me know what you think. If you find these tutorials interesting or helpful at all, let me know. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend.